Okay, this is bothering me. So I have to get this cuff right because the last two did something I didn't like. So this is attempt number 3, and let's see if we can learn how to do this. So there's nobody here. This is after hours, and I'm just doing this because, yes, gotta do it. This is all the wire I have left, so let's hope this works. Because otherwise, I'm gonna have to go back to the mountain and dig some more ore so I can smelt some more wire. Let's pull this to the middle. Okay. Crimp. Crimp. Loop and loop. Or make these big loops because I'm going to use them to anchor a lot of stuff. So that's big fat loop there. We're going to do a big fat loop on this one too. Woo! I have to get this wire around me. It's so much wire. It's like wants to reach around and hug me 7 times. Okay. Got my 2 loops. I'm going to twist to anchor them in. Twist, twist. Okay. We're going to come around here and do our traditional swirl. Just get that out of the way because it's pretty and it never fails. Oh, yes. Swirl. Now, here's the fun part. Instead of just taking this and anchoring it right here, like I normally would, and then moving out to build my pattern, I'm going to come all the way around so I can frame this stone. So this is not even going to, look at that, this is going to come all the way around there, and then I'm going to scarf it on this loop. Voila. Now I'm going to take this guy. Oh, now I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what am I doing here? I have no idea what I'm doing here. What am I going to do with this guy? He's coming around the same way. He's going to have to come out. No, he's going to have to, yeah, he's going to have to come out like this. No, he's already committed to that swirl. If I pull him back, he's going to have a weird kink. So, I'm going to come around here. Okay. Oh, gosh, what is he doing? He's going to come all the way around here. Yes. Yes, I got it. Okay, he's going to come all the way around here. Look at this. Like this. Ho-ho! I'm beating this. And then he's going to scarf this guy. How the heck is he going to get in there? Like 3 feet of wire I got to get through there. Let's do this. I'm going to pause it because otherwise this wire is going to flip all over the place and I'll go off camera anyway. Be right back. Okay, this is important to learn. If you have to put a ton of wire through a tiny spot, try to push the loop of the wire through like this. And then you're just kind of pulling it through. Otherwise, see, that way it's smooth and you're not kinking anything. So look at all that coming through, okay. Okay, I have this. I have a few little wobblies here from trying to shove all that 3 feet of wire around here, but this is unstable at the moment. But we're gonna use this and we're gonna try to keep making stuff with it. So I'm gonna come around here with this one. I'm just gonna have these all loosey-goosey like this. And I'm just going to build the scaffold going down each side, and then I'll tighten them up by putting all the jump rings everywhere. That's my plan at this moment. So, all right, let's zoom down so you guys can see this better. All right, we're going to take this, try to go through here, go through both of these. No, I'll just go through this one. Yeah, let's go through both of them. All right. Okay, good. I'm liking this. All right, now concentric circles again, or not concentric, but ovals, building off of ovals. Kind of like that last one. But let's break that pattern and come around the other way. So let's bend, make a loop going this way. Sorry, the lighting is not good. They turned down the lighting here because everybody went home and just left me all by myself. Just me and you guys, which I kind of don't mind at all because nobody is going to bother me and ask me, try to put money in my face and say, I want to buy one of your things, you know. I'm like, I'm trying to make a video for the very important people out there in video land. Don't try to give me your money. Don't try to buy something. Buy something when I'm not making a video. You know, people are rude. Anyway, so, oh, this is fun. This is the fun I was trying to have before. Look at this. Look at this. This is fun. Look at these. What are these swirls doing? I don't know, and you don't either. And that's why it's so fun. So, these are getting... This guy has to get out of the... You get out of the way. I'm not ready for you yet. Okay. So, what do we do here? Let's figure this out. I think we'll go back through here. Yes, back through here and here. So just pull that. Oh, I don't think anyone has as much fun as me doing this. But I hope you guys will find a way to have even more fun, because then you can tell me how you did it. Okay. What's that? What are we doing? Okay, it's good, it's good. Let's come back. We got to make our way back. We came out here too far, and we got to come back now. Oh yeah, okay, let's come through here. So this is strengthening it a lot as we come back. So we're not going to need as many jump rings as we normally would. I mean, if you do this right, you don't need any jump rings. That's just kind of like a fail-safe in case you miss a spot that's kind of like really, what's the word? Fragile. Okay, like this part around the stone is still super fragile, so... Haha, super fragile, careless, whisper, expeditious, focus. I think I just made that up. Alright. See, this, I don't like this right here. This is a crazy, crazy loose. Even some jump rings might not do the trick. So I gotta come around and do something with that. You know, I'm not gonna try to do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna flow with the wire, and hopefully something will work out. So I'm come around here. Oh, it's starting to turn into a wild cage again, like that last one. That last one was so hideous. I can't believe anyone liked it. Okay, time to get the pliers out. We're getting a little tight here. Okay. Alright, all I can see to do here is just come in here and we're just going to end it. We're just going to wrap it around a few times through there. Get in there. Roll it. Roll it. As much as it's all loosey-goosey, when I want to make a tight spot, I make a tight spot. Alright, I almost ran out of wire. Almost done. I didn't have enough to make a loop. Got to at least make a loop to end your sharp end. So it's tucked into itself at least. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's barely a loop, but it'll do. Okay. Alright. Good. Now, fun. Totally fun. Alright. We're going to take this part and strengthen this some more. See, I don't like all these little wiggle wobbles. You can actually straighten them out if they're not too bad and keep them from turning into a genuine kink sometimes. Let's try it. Oh, I'm not even plugged in. I should plug the charger in. Okay, so this little neck right here, this little part right here is a little fragile. So I think I got most of the kinks out of this little part of the wire, so I can strengthen it now, hopefully, with this piece. So I'm going to come around here like this. And even if this doesn't strengthen it, it's giving enough scaffolding that the, what's it called? The jump rings will be able to strengthen it later. Whoa! My beads are rolling away. I'm just bumping random stuff. Okay. That was kind of square. I'm just kind of pulling it like that to round it a little bit. Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, we're going to come around with this. I think we're going to come through here like this. And now this wire is coming to the end of it. I'm only playing with 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet, so much easier to manage. Okay. Alright, so that made a sharp right angle there. That's going to kink if I'm not careful. So I'm going to be kind of just roll it. Sometimes rolling stuff keeps it from kinking. And I'm going to put it through here. Put it through all 3 of those loops. Okay, flatten that. Okay, that's better. That's getting there. Okay, I think we're ready to start working on this the next arm coming out the other side. All right. Yeah, this looks cool. I like this. What are we doing here? Okay, got a nice loop there. All right. All right, let's play. Let's have some fun with some loops. Fun. Loops and loops. Look at this, just loose random loops. It's wild playing. Wild fun. Yes, all right, let's bring it in. Bring it in for an anchor. Come through here. We're gonna, this will be the end, because we have plenty of length there. We're gonna have to actually cramp it down because it's probably too long to be a cuff for the average wrist. But twist this right here. Twisting is another way that you can really get let's twist it again. Can get strength into things by twisting and bending and flipping. Okay, this, I think I'm gonna come around like this. Just come through here. Come through here, okay. It says even, this is antique brass. Even antique brass is a little bit more kinkable than, like, copper. Copper, just pure copper, or it's like colored copper is like the best. It's so soft and smooth and it like just flows. All right, I think I'm gonna come up here and do that scarfed. This is pretty tight, I like this. I'm gonna do one big fat swirl to end it. I think we're good. I think we're really, oh, this is so nice. Do I try to overdo it? Yes, knowing me. I'm just gonna do something like that. There we go. Now we don't have a big fat swirl. We have a medium swirl, but that'll still be good. So, get that in there. For some reason, I always like to use up all the wire. Instead of giving it a nice big swirl and ending it, use up all the wire until I only have enough left for a little swirl, but that's still good. All right, look at this. It's like a nice woven web. If there was a spider named Loopty, he would be proud of this. Okay, this is moving all over the place right here. So first of all, as we're now going to play with this like it's clay. So this is another fun part. So I'm going to take this and twist it right there. Boom. Twist it again. All right, that's a tight spot now. See how much tighten that up? This is another wonky area here. What can I do with this? I kind of don't want to change too much of it. Kind of like it the way it is. I have to think about that because I could just take it and start flipping it, but that would get rid of these big giant loops, which are kind of fun. Yeah, these loops kind of go out a little too far, so I think I'm gonna grab it right here and just twist and create like a little caveat there. See what that did? See that little spot that made right there? Right there. It's made like an S curve. It's a kind of cool thing. It's like crimping it, but going way above and beyond. You're not just crimping it like a quarter. You're turning give it a whole S curve, and that kind of tightens it up. But this is still, that's wonking right there. I'm gonna let the jump rings take care of that. This is good. This is good. Just move that more like that. Squish these together. Okay, this is now loose. This is getting an S curve too. Watch this. Ready? Let's just turn it. Gotta be careful you don't move everything all over the place. All right, there we go. And that moved these out. We gotta move these back. All right, see now that one is wonky. Let's give this a... Okay, it's a funky S curve coming in there. Let's kind of tuck it a little bit more. All right. Wow. Let's see. I'm gonna fold this over here. So I don't like how it's sticking out that far. I'm gonna squeeze this stuff closer together. And this stuff, I'm gonna put it more like that. As I said in other videos, the point of this is that here's our stone. Oh, I forgot to put the side stones in again. I'm just get so wrapped up in this stuff. But anyway, the point of this is to make our cuff like this. We want it to be like a band-aid kind of. And you know, get the stone through here, make the swirl, and then have these pretty patterns like this, like that. But not too busy. The other one was getting too busy. It was crazy because I didn't have a plan and I just kept trying to compensate. But that's how you learn stuff, by doing that. I mean, they all ended up like something functional someone will like. So the idea is to get it like this. And so right now I have it, what I have is my stone, and I have this stuff going on, but then it's like parts of it are a little too wild, right? So what I'm trying to do is mold and shape it and, you know, kind of flip some of these guys in, kind of consolidate, push some of these together to get it more uniform like that. It's never going to be exactly like that. I mean, it could be, but that's no fun. You want it to be have a little bit of character. But then once you get it where you want, and you're going to see I'm going to take some jump rings, you know, and put them in key places to strengthen, because that's just something I kind of came up with. I've never seen anyone else do it, and I think it's fun. They kind of bounce around too, which is kind of neat, like little thingies, kind of like charms dangling around. Anyway, so the idea is once you get it the way you want, then you bend it into your cuff shape. Like that, with the big stone on the top of the wrist, and the little stones that I forgot to put in technically should be kind of somewhere like that, but of course I forgot them. So again, they could be put in. You know, I was supposed to put them in with that one piece of wire though, which did not happen. So here we are, and let's see, moving all over the place. See, I'm tempted at, you know what, let's give this character. Let's give it a little character. I hate to do it, but it's just too, the way it was with just that big long piece with not connected to anything, it was just making me nervous. There we go. There we go. Look at that character. That's some character there. And give this some character too. Not too much. We don't want to mess up everything. Okay, see this piece right here is just kind of up here like this. I'm going to fold it over. Okay, starting to get some strong parts, and move that like that. Alright, I think we're going to stop now and just put the jump rings before we get too carried away. You guys agree? I think it might already be a little too big. Maybe I'll push it down a little more. There we go. There we go, I think we're good. And this is not totally centered. This part's shorter, this part's longer, but that's okay. Once you wrap it around, you can adjust. It doesn't have to clasp exactly at the bottom of the wrist. All right, let's do the jump rings. Okay, I only put in about 5 or 6 jump rings, but you can see it's like tightness from it pulling sideways is much stronger now. Okay, I added about 4 or 5 more. Now it's still kind of squishy, but it's like much more stronger against, pulling out of shape. And I'm going to take this part right here on the end, since it's a little longer than I like. Instead of adding a clasp, which will add even more length, I'm going to pull this guy out, twist him one more time, so he's like a long straight piece like that, right? Pull him out like this. Now, this is kind of tricky, but I'm going to change the shape of him. So I get this sharp end right here. You gotta be careful when you're doing this. You could really break the wire if you keep messing with it too much. And there we go. See that? Now, turn it one more time. Pull him back. And he is going to be the hook. Now just tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it. Come around. Bam, hook. Come on, focus on there for me, camera. Look at that. Hook. he is going to hook on the other side. All right, let's fold him. I tried doing it with the glass, but every piece has different amount of strength, so I like just doing it with my fingers. I can feel what's going on with every little part as I just slowly bend it. I just kind of feel it, feel it, feel it. One of these days we'll put in the side pieces, not into this one, but the next couple ones we do maybe. And as I'm also flattening all these loops. There's some loops that were kind of sticking up too much. Flattening them. Let's see, is that starting to take the shape of a wrist? Alright, got this crazy elevator music in the background. Oh, before I realized it, look at this. Oh, look at this. Jam! That is a circle. Oh, and look, you can see what's weak here now. We can add some more jump rings just to be sure. Okay, I just added, I think, one more jump ring, and it's starting to really look like a nice oval. This is having a little trouble catching right here because this loop is in the way of this loop. So I'm just going to kind of pull them apart a little bit. So now, boom, you can catch much more easily. Now, bend him a little more, bend him a little more. That's a nice, I think that's a nice wrist size for like the average woman's wrist. And yeah, there's nobody here to try it on, so tomorrow I'll have someone try it on. So for right now, you guys can just imagine someone wearing this. Let me see if I can hunt someone down.